Hey Virgo, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of January 2024. Now, I am looking at the shadows showing up here. I hope that's not going to be too much of a problem. I'm recording a little bit earlier than I normally do, so the natural lighting is a little bit different. But I think we'll still be able to see the cards, which is what's really important. So for the readings this month, I'm using my original tarot deck. And I'll clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. And then Virgo, I will close out your reading with a Star Seed Oracle card. Now, if this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome and I invite you to subscribe, because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and get right into it. I already can tell, Virgo, you're making huge strides. Let's move that candle over. And you're going to be very busy, maybe to the point that you could be taking on too much. So you really have to figure out where you want to put your time and energy. All right. So Virgo, as you can see, I like my little candle. All right, as you can see, like I said, you're going to be busy. But the thing is you're taking the right action, but you have to make sure you're not taking too much action, which sounds crazy. But as it relates to your money, sometimes, and I know this just from experience, it's like you want to do all the things. They call it shiny object syndrome when it comes to business. It's like you're like, oh yeah, this is a side hustle. I want to do that. Oh yeah, I want to start this. Oh my gosh, that sounds good. Let me make money, try and make money doing that. And so we have to make sure that our efforts are not too scattered and that we're not trying to take on too much just because we think we can make money at it. And like I said, I'm a Virgo. I'm guilty of this because I just know that I am, in human design, I'm a manifesting generator, which means that I make stuff happen and I make stuff happen quickly. But sometimes it doesn't always pay off, right? Sometimes it doesn't always equal instant money or instant results. But the creative part is what's really fun. And I think that's probably something we need to pay attention to, Virgos, as we move into this new month of January. Now, here's where things get really good, though, is we do have some dust here, but we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is all about investing, and I do believe January is going to be an excellent time for you to invest, Virgo. As a matter of fact, it's the first card you got, which tells me that this first week in January is going to be a good time for you to invest, as long as you understand what you're investing in and you have the resources to do so. If there's something you've been considering or something you've been looking at and you've just been waiting for a sign or confirmation that the timing is right, let this be the confirmation that the timing is right. We already talked about this 10 of Wands, like I said, taking on too much. Now, it doesn't mean that you're not doing the right things, Virgo, as it relates to your money, but you could be doing too many things. And instead of having our efforts and our attention and our energy in multiple different directions, it may be best to kind of zero in on one, maybe two things, and really go in on that one or two things, okay? Instead of doing like 5, 6, 10 things. Now, that Two of Wands in the reverse means that you have put future planning on hold, Virgo. Again, I'm not surprised, considering you're really trying to figure out where what direction you want your business or your career or even your money to go. You're still trying to figure out how you're going to allocate, how you're going to pay off some things. And so, as it relates to making future plans, sometimes we have to put that aside while we focus on what we need to do in the here and now. We also have the Hangman. That's a great card to see in the reverse because it means you are no longer stagnant. You are making progress as it relates to your money. It means you're moving forward, like we talked about. You're doing the right things. Just make sure you're not doing too many things. Finally, we got that King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is a card that talks about, I want to say, like, I feel like someone is jealous or someone is feeling a little threatened by you, Virgo. Now, this is something I'm picking up intuitively, and this is somebody, somebody that works with you. Now, usually this King of Wands means that somebody has their eye on you and they're impressed. And while this person is impressed with what you do and how you do it, I also pick up a little hint of jealousy there. So the way to rectify that is to just keep on keeping on and to brush it off, so to speak. Because Virgo, here's the thing, Virgo, you know what you know what you're doing. And whatever you do it well. And sometimes people get jealous or they feel threatened or, they feel envious. Maybe that's a better word. I'm picking up that someone feels very envious of you and what you've created or what you're working on or the direction you're going. But here's the thing, Virgo, that's not your problem. Your focus is to make the money and to make the money to the best of your ability. Okay, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're thinking about. All right, Virgo. So we got that Knight of Swords in the reverse. So as this relates to your money, it means that things aren't going to be happening quickly, but that doesn't mean things are not happening at all. The Knight of Swords is a timing card, and when we see him in the reverse, it means that something shows up quickly, but it doesn't last long. So if it's something you're interested in, you're going to have to move and take action fast because it could be gone within a matter of minutes, an hour, a day maybe. But again, because we're talking about money, if there is an opportunity or something money related that shows up, and you are considering it, make sure you move fast on it because again, it's not going to be there for long. That's a very temporary, quick moving energy as it relates to the Knight of Swords. Now, the other thing about the Knight of Swords as it relates to timing is it also means that sometimes things happen behind schedule. So if you are expecting certain deadlines to be met or maybe due dates, are approaching, understand that with the Knight of Swords, it could mean that things are delayed or things just fall behind schedule for whatever reason. But that's not always a bad thing. Sometimes that works in our favor in a very positive way. And when I'm looking at the other cards here, I am picking up, yes, that is going to work in your favor if that is the case. So remember, we're doing a general reading, so I don't know the specifics, but just pay attention to the timing as we move throughout the month of January, especially the timing or the schedule or the deadlines for anything money, finance, wealth, career related. Now we also have that Nine of Pentacles, one of my favorite cards because that's the card of lavish extravagance, splurging on oneself. The other aspect of that card is that it means it's time for you to spend money on yourself, Virgo. It's time for you to go ahead and invest in something that's going to take you to your next level. Now, a lot of the signs have been getting similar messages as it relates to this card this month. I think January is a good time when most of us do, believe in spending money on something that's going to make us better or give us better results in the new year. Now, this could be anything. Could be hiring a personal trainer, maybe a coach, maybe a mentor, maybe taking a course or going somewhere, spending the money to travel somewhere that's going to enrich you or level you up in some way. So January is definitely a good time to consider doing that, Virgo. Next, we've got the Four of Wands in the reverse. Now, I'm picking up with this card that there is going to be something that you were once passionate about, but now you're feeling a disconnect from it. And because we're talking about money, I feel like this is work related. It could be, I'm picking up coaching related. Maybe some of you are in a coaching program that at one point was really serving you and now maybe you have outgrown it, or maybe you just are looking to move into a different direction. But I'm feeling like there's something you were once passionate about and now you feel disconnected from it. Again, because we're talking about money, this could be something professional or even something maybe like a bank. I'm picking up to a bank. Maybe you set up your account at a bank and now you're not happy. Maybe they started, changing things. Maybe they have more fees, whatever the case may be. And so now you're looking to move your money to a different institution. All right, now we got the other timing card here. Interesting, Virgo. We've got the Eight of Wands, and then we've got the Knight of Swords. These are the two cards in the deck that indicate timing, timelines. And so the Eight of Wands talks about things moving quickly. Now, that's interesting because remember we talked about something shows up and it's very temporary, comes in, comes out, doesn't last long. But when things really start moving and shaking, they really do start moving quickly. I love seeing this card because it always means that usually something happens faster than we expect. It also means that things show up quicker than what we had anticipated. We maybe thought, oh, this is going to take a week or a month, and then it shows up in a day or 2 days or something like that. Always a great card to see that when we are doing a money, financial, career reading. I also pick up that some of you are going to hear an answer back to something quicker than what they told you. So some of you could be waiting to hear back on a job and they say, okay, we'll let you know in a week, but then they let you know in a day or two. Finally, we got that Wheel of Fortune card. That is a fantastic card to see in a money reading, Virgo. Wheel of Fortune means good luck, unexpected good luck, being in the right place at the right time, also serendipity, and things really just working out better than what you had anticipated. As this relates to your money, again, show up. Show up if you get an invitation to go somewhere, do something. Remember, I think it was Woody Allen who said that 90% of success is all about or is just about showing up, something to that effect. But anyway, that's what I'm picking up with that card. You really just need to show up, keep the promises that you said to yourself because it will pay off. If you do what you said you're going to do. So let's say you say, hey, I'm going to go to the gym today, or I'm going to go to that networking event, or I'm going to go to so-and-so's party, make sure that you stay committed to whatever you said you were going to do, because that's where these unexpected things happen. That's where the serendipity shows up for you, and it's going to be something that benefits you financially. So just stay open and receptive because good is on the way. I guess that's the best way to say it, Virgo. All right, so I'm seeing these cards here, and these are fantastic cards. Looks like you are struggling with a decision, though, Virgo. Wow. The second half of the month is fantastic. Look at all the good news that's coming in. Okay, so you've got 2 pages here, good news. Struggling with the decision here. Intuition is on point. What else? Money mindset. Again, you're moving in the right direction. All right, so we got this 5 of Cups. Now, the 5 of Cups talks about feeling maybe guilty or regret on a decision, but it doesn't last long. Why? Because I'm looking at all of these other cards here. So initially, you may feel like you're struggling with a decision, Virgo, as it relates to your finances, as it relates to maybe how you're spending your money. Remember, we talked about some of you are going to be moving on from something that once served you and now it no longer does. And again, this is something money related. I'm picking up that some of you are in programs, maybe in coaching, situations. Maybe some of you have signed up for a course and you realize, oh, this isn't exactly what I want. So you do feel a little guilty, but here's the thing. Once you make that decision, you just get confirmation after confirmation after confirmation that that was the right thing to do, even though you struggled with making that decision in the beginning. All right, the Lover's card in the reverse means there's a decision. It's also a divine disconnection, a divine union. It's an outgrowing of something that, again, no longer served you. Here's the thing about what I've learned about success, just from doing readings with very successful people and just my own research and my own study. People who are really successful don't hesitate to cut their losses or to move on or to change things up when something's not working. And I know as us Virgos, we're very loyal and we're very committed, when we say something or when we do something. But if something is not working, we cannot feel guilty about changing our mind or moving away from it. And I feel like that's what could be something that a lot of us are struggling with. We said, oh, I said I would do this, or, oh, I promised her that. And then it's not working for us. So don't be afraid to move away, move on, disconnect, And it's nothing personal, but at the same time, it's personal for you. In other words, you need to do what's best for you, especially something money, work, business related. Okay. Now we've got that Page of Swords. I love seeing that card in a money reading because it means good news as it relates to something being stopped or discontinued. Usually that card shows up when it's a bill or some type of monthly payment of some sort. It's going to be good news for you, Virgo. It could be anything. So again, just stay open, pay attention, because it's always good when that card shows up. I love when that card shows up. Usually it means something gets paid off, like I said, or a bill just kind of goes away for whatever reason. Next up, we got the High Priestess. Like I said, your intuition is on point, especially the second half of January. So really trust your gut feelings and your gut instincts as it relates to money in the second half of the month. Well, really all the time, but especially once we hit the second half of January. Again, we've got another page. Page of Cups means an offer is coming your way. I think this is going to be something exciting. Yes, I'm picking up excitement with that. Somebody approaches you, somebody makes an offer, extends an invitation, could be anything. But again, because we are talking about money, this is something that could be an opportunity for you to either make money or for you to promote your product or your business, or really just for you to be seen, for you to get exposure. So more people know you, you grow your brand, you grow your following. Again, Virgo, this is going to be fantastic. So this offer is going to be good. And like I said, there is going to be a financial benefit to it. So make sure you take advantage of it, especially, if you can, because sometimes this is what I've noticed. Sometimes offers come up and people don't recognize the potential behind them, or, the benefit to saying yes. So really make sure you understand that this is going to be good, Virgo, so don't dismiss it in any way. Finally, we got that Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is that money mindset card. Now, the thing about the money mindset card, it means that, Virgo, you're reprogramming your subconscious mind for wealth. Now, this is something that's a process. It happens in layers. It takes time. All right? It's not something that just kind of all of a sudden happens, but you're definitely on the road to wealth. All right, let me make sure nobody's cut off here. Okay, let's look at this last row of cards. We do have a repeater with this Nine of Pentacles. So you definitely need to invest in yourself in some way, and it looks like you do. But then I'm also picking up, because this is in the reverse, that maybe you missed out on something. Like maybe there was a deadline, maybe there was like an offer saying buy now and you get 50% off, but then you wait and you don't, and then now you have to pay full price. That's what I'm picking up with this card. It's like, so whatever shows up here, make sure you take advantage of it, because you don't want to have to pay more or have a price increase or miss out on the discount or miss out on the special offer, miss out on the bonuses or something like that. So we got the King of Swords. Almost all the signs have been getting this card this month, because this is all about that elimination energy, being ruthless and vicious, even about getting rid of what no longer serves you. Now, I'm picking up, in this case, with this card, this is physical stuff. So I'm picking up decluttering, purging, really cleaning out some things. And January is kind of a time when a lot of us do that, because we're starting the new year. And so a lot of people kind of get rid of stuff. And I feel like that's what you're going to be doing, Virgo, which is a good thing. It's always good to purge and eliminate what you just don't need, what you just don't want, or what you just don't like anymore. We talked about the Nine of Pentacles. We got the Four of Cups. Now, this means an offer is coming. However, this may not be something that resonates with you, or it may not be something that benefits you financially. Yes, it's okay to say no to something that could end up costing you more in time, money, or effort than what it's worth. We also got the Nine of Swords. When I see that card, that is a card of feeling a little bit anxious. I feel like you could be feeling anxious at the end of the month, Virgo. Here's the thing, though. I'm not picking up that this is anything to stress about, but I know a lot of us are feeling anxious about what's to come. A lot of us could be feeling frustrated with our money situation. And the thing is that's normal. Everybody goes through ups and downs, you know, highs and lows when we are on this money, wealth, success journey. Understand that that's part of the process. And all you can do is give yourself grace and not judge it or be so critical about, you know, maybe I'm feeling like a lot of you are comparing yourself, and that's where you're feeling a little frustrated. So Virgo, understand you're on your own journey. You're not in a race. This is a marathon, and you're only in competition with you as you were yesterday. I know there's a quote that I heard or that I read about that, but the only competition is who you were yesterday. So understand that you're on your own path, your own journey, and you are exactly where you should be. Finally, we got that Five of Swords. This is a communication card. I do feel like some of you will need to have conversations with people in your life about money. This could be a partner, a spouse, maybe your children. But the thing is like, I think you're just establishing boundaries, Virgo, and that's not a bad thing. And this is all about what's best for you as it relates to boundaries and as it relates to your money. So don't be afraid to have those difficult conversations because they will pay off long term. All right, Virgo, you've got a fantastic month. You got the lucky card. You've got the card of timing and speed on your side. Good offers coming. I mean, January is going to be a spectacular month. I hope you're ready. All right, Virgo, let's close out your reading with a Star Seed Oracle card. Oh, now this is interesting, okay? Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Now, I'm definitely resonating with that extremes of life because I do feel like we are going to be having some extremes in the month of January, but also surrender. Surrender to what is, surrender to the process, surrender to the feeling and the knowingness that what we want is showing up for us one way or another. All right, Virgo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Hope it was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, what you think. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.